Zorro, what's the one piece of advice that you can give an individual or individuals wanting to purchase a car or get into cars?
The best bit of advice I can give, and this is not just specific to cars, but it's in life, is just to do it. Honestly, don't overthink it. Don't focus on the risk or the downside. Don't focus on failure. Just focus on the outcome. Understand risks, understand failure, understand that if you can't afford a super duper car, you don't want to get into debt or anything, manage the risk, but don't fear it, embrace it. If you really want a car and you really want to go for it, a bit scared about buying it or saving up or the process, or it's a big car, might be too fast or whatever it may be, don't overthink it. I think we live in a society now, in a world where people overthink things, and by overthinking, you're talking yourself out of doing things actually a lot of the time. So the difference, I think, with a lot of people who have met certainly in my world now, around a lot of entrepreneurs, quite successful people who have, and success isn't just about money, right? It's multiple forms, and I talk a bit about that on a different podcast. But I talk about success is about, for me, about friendships you keep, relationships you have in your life, how you're seen in the community, who you are as an individual. It's not just about how much money you have in your pocket. So, and I think the difference, I think, largely between people who become successful in sport or whatever, is they stick at it. They don't worry about too much about what could go wrong, and they push through the noise, the haters, as it were, or the negativity sometimes, and do what you truly want to do. So if you want to get into cars and you want to do something, go ahead and do it. There's lots of forums out there. There's people you can speak to. Don't fear picking up the phone or joining a forum, having a chat with someone, because the first step is always the hardest in anything, right? So I think if you can join a community or a group who are on a similar path, that's always easier. But you just have to have the confidence to do that first step and go, well, no one's going to die if I go join a group and they don't like me or whatever, right? Just go ahead and put yourself out there, because if you don't put yourself out there, there are opportunities you are missing, people to meet, the places to go. And if you can join a group or a club, or an online community initially, whatever it may be, just to start the process is what I would say.